All right, guys. Well, good evening, good evening, good evening down here at the crab tanks. It's that time again. It's time for us to go through our red lines, peelers, busters, whatever y'all call them, where y'all at. This is where we see which tank these crabs are going in. Now, let me show you. We have 3 tanks set up right now. The 4th one, I got all the plumbing bits in there. I'm getting ready to hook that up. Hopefully, I'll have time this evening. That first tank right there is where our reddest of the red go. And that's our pink ones. Those are little white ones, or green right now. And then we also have this 4th tank right here that's getting ready to get set up. So for the time being, we got our 2 main tanks right here. So let's sort some red lines and see what we got. And by red lines, this is what I mean right here. Now I can't see in the camera, so I'm hoping it shows up for y'all. This hair right here on the outside of this leg is the last thing that grows inside this crab shell. So what happens when they're getting ready to molt and they're growing all new legs, new lungs, we call it dead man, their little filter lungs up in there, new claws, everything. Now he's got all his legs and his claws, but let's see if I can find another one here that might be missing. Normally we got a bunch of them in here, but I guess everybody we got today is full of legs and claws. I'll have to wait and see when I'm fine. Oh, here we go, right here. All right, so this is what I mean. We call them rubber claws or rubber legs. So when they're growing everything new, that means if he lost his claw, he's gonna get a new one right here. So you see that new claw right there growing out? It's gonna be a lot smaller, kind of like when a lizard regrows its tail. It's gonna be a little different. But that's why you'll see big giant crabs and they'll have one big claw and one tiny claw, because at some point he had to grow a new claw. But I think that's pretty dang amazing myself. So this crab right here, yep, he looks pretty good. He's getting ready to shed, and you can also tell by the size of that rubber leg. If it's real tiny and just starting to grow, then you know he ain't close to being ready to shed yet or molt. So, but right here, he's good to go, and you can look at the bottom up underneath him, and you start seeing that color to him. Yep, he goes in the red tank. 1. So let's keep a count. I'm bad about numbers. Oh yes, you can hold it up to the light. There we go, 2. There we go here. This is another good red one. 3. Ooh, look at that right there. Yep. 4. 5. That's the female right here. And you can see there's something a little different on the female crab from the males. Now on the female crab, when they turn red, they're red line. And you see it right here in this flipper. But if you look right here, now let me come around here where I can see, where I can make sure y'all seeing it good. So if you look right here, you see how red all of that is? So it's not just, if I could tap with an extra hand, right here on that flipper, right there, that darkness, that red in there is this hair, this fuzz. Is inside. That's that new leg in there that's going to shed out, molt out when they come out. But yeah, so she's got red right here. See all that red that the females get on them? That's another easy way without having to look at that flipper. That's 6. If I done lost count, I do that a lot. There we go. Look at that. How big that crab's going to be when he sheds out of there. Oh my goodness. 8. Another good one. 9. Good gravy. Look at the size of these. You know, that's why we have gigantic soft shells. Because look at the size of the crabs they're bringing. Look at that. That's #1 crab there all day long. But you know what kind of soft shell that's going to be? Ooh, look at number 11. I like the number 11. My lucky number. Alright, let's see. 12. That's a big old crab, y'all. Good gravy. Red, red, red. 13. Oh yeah. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. You gotta keep going. 20. Let me see. I know y'all be able to see how red this sucker is. Look at this. Look at that dark line in there, how dark that is. All that hair in there growing. Cool, baby. What is that, 21? And I lost count because I'm talking. Now here you go. Look at this, number 22. Let's see if y'all can see here. Look at this. See that crack right there in that shell? See that crack? That's just how this crab is all, it's going to start sucking up water and it cracks and splits that shell. That's where it comes out of. Number 22, we're going to put this one in the ring. Hopefully it'll be all right. A lot of times, that's when they're at their weakest. So if you don't catch them early enough when they're starting to crack, you're going to wind up having a dead crab, you know, because that's when it's under its most stress. And y'all know stress kills. All right, so that was 22. This is 23. 24. Red, red, red. 25. 26. 27. Now this was a white line. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this one as good. But look at this white line right here. Oh, there we go. That in there is a white line. That's in there. And nope, you can't really tell in there. So he's going to go in that third tank over there. I think that was 27. Ooh, he's a bencher. 30. Another one with a little rubber claw right there. See that rubber claw? A lot of people, and I do it a lot, you'll pop that rubber claw off sometimes if it's real dangly, because that'll wind up getting them hung up coming out, and then they're going to wind up dying. All right, let's see, 31. 33. That was a big crash. 36. 38. Oh, that was a crash. 39. 40. 41. Oh, my God. 43. Oh, this one's cracked. I ain't even got to look at the blade. 44. Oh, look at that. He's got a rubber claw and rubber legs. $45. Big crab they brought me today. 48. Okay, see, now this leg is dangling and broke. He ain't gonna do too good. That crab's probably gonna wind up dying on him. So we're gonna put it in. 48. This one is dead. It's alive, but barely. 49. So give him a shot. Ooh, I know this was real. I ain't gotta look. 51. There's a lot more in it than I thought. 52. 59. Big one. 59. No, another crack. 60. 61. Getting to the bottom. 62. 63. 54. Jumbo 66. Yeah, he's weak, so he might not make it. But we're gonna give him a shot. See, now this one already cracked out and it died on me. 7. Gotta go back in the water. He ain't got no line. 78. Alright, well there you go. We had 78 red lines today. Well, 78 buster crabs today. So hopefully everything in the system's starting to do right. So we're starting to shed a bunch more crabs than we're losing. We just had to redo everything. It was totally messed up, our biological filtration and all. Got it back up and kind of running right now. So wish us luck that everything is finally running right for us and we can shed some crab. So thanks guys. If y'all like what you see, like and subscribe. Helps out a lot. Thanks. Bye.